Some girl asked me in one of my videos the other day what this was for. She said, I thought that was to hold up your boobs. I was like, honestly, that's a good guess. All right, let's do this thing. Oh, this is 31, baby. Happy Monday, crew. It is Labor Day, and that means that I slept in. Not only did I sleep in, we dropped my son off at my mom's house, so my mom watched him last night, so did not have a baby in the house for the first time in a long time. I slept for 10 hours last night. 10 beautiful hours. I feel like a new man today. I felt like trash after my run on Sunday. I was just going through the motions. Feeling better today, more energized and eager for this week. I'm a little bit nervous, man, not gonna lie, just how things have been unfolding, but that's the beauty of the marathon build, right? Things can go to shit and then things can all come together in a very short amount of time. So that's kind of where we're at. 1% better every day. For some reason, this is on literally the inside of the shirt. I don't think I'm wearing it backwards. I have 8+ hill strides thrown in. So granted that Charlotte's just a hilly city in general, I'm just gonna throw those hill strides in whenever I hit a hill. And basically all that is 10 seconds taking it up to full speed and then bringing it back down. And I wanna recover at least 3 minutes in between each of these. So this is gonna be something as I'm going through my run, whenever I see a hill, sprint up it for 10 seconds and then easy run the rest of it until the next effort. Mile 3. Happy 12th or 21st birthday to that person. There was a 1 and a 2 on the balloons. So only 2 options, right? All right, I had some hill sprints thrown into this run. Biggest hill I could find, right here. This is the view from the top coming down. Phone never does it justice, but she's pretty steep. I'm only gonna record one of these bad boys because sprinting uphill is hard enough, let alone try to record yourself. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Not easy. Whew, I felt really good. One thing that I'm emphasizing this week is running my easy runs easy. So my target marathon pace is 6:10. That means running my easy runs at like 8 and up. So that's today I ran them at 8:45s and I felt smooth and I did my sprints and your boy's feeling good. I actually took a call from my coach during that run from Casey. We talked through a little bit about strategy. I always text her my concerns and she talks me off the ledge, so to speak. So you always need that person in your corner to talk you down when you're having those mental freakouts about how the hell am I gonna pull this together. You need a coach or somebody in your corner to talk you off the ledge, not spiraling quite as much as I was. All I need is just that one workout to bring me back into the fold, that one workout where you get your swagger back, and it only takes one. And so I think this was a great step getting towards that. Hopefully Wednesday is that workout. So I'm gonna do a quick core workout back here and then enjoy the rest of the Labor Day, probably get some work done. Nobody works on Labor Day. Your boy works on Labor Day. If you're an entrepreneur, you know the drill, no days off. And the retreat's coming this weekend, so I gotta get everything prepared for that, which I'm very excited about. Happy Labor Day, fam. Let's have a day. I'm laughing because when I was talking to Casey, she does not say bad words very often. She's like, you only have so many fuck bucks to give before you run out of dollars. And basically she was saying like, when your body's trying to recover from strength and also endurance and also the speed and all these different modalities we're putting it through, you just get spread too thin. And that's been a big reason, I think, for the added fatigue the last couple weeks. So that metaphor kind of put it into perspective. This shows you how dedicated I am because I have not missed a week of lifting in a long time. I love lifting, and so taking this away from me is going to be painful for sure. It's gonna hurt my heart, but if it's gonna make me a better runner and it's gonna help me hit my goals in October, then so be it. That's a fair trade-off for me. Where's my mic? Yo, Happy Tuesday, crew. The rest of the hat orders. Everybody who ordered, I appreciate you guys. Have a couple left. If you're interested in one of these hats, again, very simple, very clean, casually ambitious, sprints, collab. We got some lightning bolt patterns inside. I love a black and white aesthetic. That's always been my thing, so that's what's reflected in these hats. I have a couple more. If you're interested, shoot me a DM on Instagram and we will make it happen. I'll send you the link as long as they are available. These go out to all my athletes. So if you sign up for the Casually Ambitious Performance Club, you get a welcome package. You get that hat as part of the welcome package. I always order a couple extra to sell just when people hit me up and they're interested and they think it's a fresh hat. But primary purpose of these is to go to the athletes, and that's why I just don't open it up and sell all of them and keep it open-ended. Also, we have a retreat this weekend, Casually Ambitious Retreat. And the athletes are all getting these. This is my new favorite sprints hat. The running is dope. You guys know I love the running is dope. They came out with a gold one, and I had to get that for the athletes for this weekend. That gold on the black, ooh, clean. And while we're at it, I'm sitting here right with the other package too. Couple features socks. The whole crew is getting a pair of feature socks. Again, amongst other things, I literally hit up all my sponsors, all of the brands that I love, and I was like, look, I'm doing this retreat. Are you guys down to contribute, be a part of it? What can we do? Of course, Features hit me up, and they were down. So these are all going to the crew. Also, while we're on the subject, shout out to Throne Sport Coffee. They are our caffeine sponsor for the event. Sent us a ridiculous amount of cases for this weekend, so caffeine is not going to be a problem. We love to see it. Yo! Uh-oh. Dog's being crazy. So I got 6 easy on the agenda as I'm coming off injury on the backside and feeling good again. My message to you guys right now is no matter how dark it gets, when you feel like you're injured and shit is against you and nothing's going your way and you're never going to get back into form, all you can do is do all the little things right. And that looks different for all of us depending on the nature of your injury, what your availability looks like, what your day job looks like, what you can do. But as long as you're doing the best that you can do to put in those little micro adjustments that are going to stack up and compound day after day after day, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. I literally, 10 days ago, my calves went numb on my run. That was scary for sure. I played it off in the video like it didn't really bother me that much, but it was scary for sure. Whereas I've now had, this will be my second day in a row of feeling really good. Tomorrow's gonna tell us a lot on the speed workout, but generally speaking, like, there's no numbness since that incident. I haven't really been feeling the posterior tib anymore. The fatigue that I've been feeling the last couple weeks is starting to fade away a little bit. I still feel a little bit here and there, but like I feel like I'm on the up and up. So my message to you guys is like, hold steady, stay true to the process, keep doing the things that you can do, control what you can control, and things are gonna take care of themselves. Whether it's gonna be in 1 week or whether it's gonna be in 4 weeks, whatever it is, like, as long as you are continuing to move forward, relentless forward progress, hold the line, keep pushing, there's light at the end of the tunnel. On that note, I'm gonna go get a quick easy 6, maybe a quick garage workout, prep for tomorrow, and get ready for the turnaround tomorrow morning, which is gonna be a hard speed workout, which I'm ready for. I've sucked on all my hard workouts the last couple weeks, so your boy needs a big win. When you hear this sound, you know shit's about to get real. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Your boy needs a big win today. We got a 12-miler on the agenda. Let's run through it real quick. So we have 3-mile warm-up into 5 repeats. So we have 1 mile at goal marathon pace or slightly under. So 6:10 for a mile, and then we have an easy jog recovery in between each of those. If I'm feeling good, I can increase that to a float into a 3-mile cool down. So coming back into the swing of things, it's been a little bit harder for me to hold marathon pace than it was a couple weeks ago when I was kind of on top of my game. So we're trying to ease back into that. I think I have like 13 or 14 miles at gold marathon pace on the agenda for this week. So it's about bringing the comfortability back into that and feeling good at that 6:10 pace is kind of the goal. I think I'm going to bring the hover drone to follow me today and go down the greenway to bring you guys with me, because I haven't been able to record those lately on a lot of my runs. I really need a breakout run today. I need that one run to get my swagger back. I was talking to my coach about this. Like, we know the rule of thirds. We know 1/3 of runs are going to be shit, 1/3 are going to be meh, 1/3 are going to be amazing. I haven't really had that amazing run in a while, and I think this could be it. I hope this is it. I'll be honest, like, my mindset has taken a little bit of a hit for sure, battling through this the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks now. To go out this weekend and not be able to crush a workout that 3 weeks, 4 weeks ago I could have just smashed was demoralizing. But at the same time, I'm like, maybe this recovery week that I took 2 weeks ago is like a blessing in disguise, because now we're sitting here at like 40 days out to the marathon, and it could have been best case scenario to take that then so I can peak at the right time on the backside of this. And so getting more miles at marathon pace is going to help, obviously, my fitness, but also help my mental just as much, because that's equally, I think, as important right now. Because as runners, when we go through a marathon block, man, and shit's not going our way, we just think get a little bit more fragile. All it takes is one workout to like throw you off. And same thing on the other side. The momentum goes both ways. So I'm really hoping today is just that momentum builder. If you guys have seen, my wife did a narration for my long run on Saturday. I think I'm going to let her do the narration today. So I got to get all the cheesy shots of me that she can make fun of is the goal. People love to see my wife make fun of me, and she fucking loves it too. Scenery change so I can be a little bit louder out here. Evo SLs today, still on a strict no carbon plate recommendation from my PT and from my coach. The key to loving a pair of shoes for an extended period of time is to wear them very sparingly. If you're able to keep a deep rotation and really swap through the shoes, it makes you appreciate the ones you love that much more. I thought this little camera worked okay last time by, but I need a wider field of vision, and the new camera they're sending me does have a wider field of vision, so I'm not gonna vlog with this thing today. I'll just use the phone. What I am gonna do is take this belt and put the drone in the belt. This is the endorphin belt. These guys send me all the different, I think this is V3. They've sent me like a bunch of different versions of this. It has a flask in the back for hydration for a water bottle or something. That's what I'm using to hold the drone in, because it's kind of flexible. So I can keep that in the back pocket, and I can keep the batteries in the front pocket. So this will be what we're rocking. Don't think that's gonna bother me too much back there. Some girl asked me in one of my videos the other day what this was for. She said, I thought that was to hold up your boobs. I was like, honestly, that's a good guess. All right, let's do this thing. Mile 1, 6:08. Mile 2, 6:09. Mile 3, 6:08. All right, I think I forgot mile 4. I think it was like 6:07. Mile 5 was 5:44. Gave a little all-out push there on that last mile. 3 easy for a cool down. Let's fucking go. Garmin asked what my perceived effort was. I said 6 out of 10, probably. I think that was the workout that I needed. Did I blow it out of the water, completely obliterate it? No, but I performed really, really strong relative to how I have been performing. Felt super strong on the miles. I could have gone harder on the miles, but my coach was like, hey, on those mile repeats, go right at marathon pace. Do not go under. I know you can probably push under. Don't. Stay right at 6:10. So I did that through the first 4, and then the last one I was like, I got some juice in the legs. Let me go ahead and empty the tank on this last interval. So for the last mile, I went a little bit faster. Let's break it down. I've talked to you guys a little bit about this too with my easy miles before and after. I'm being super fucking intentional with running those so easy, so slow, so that I'm able to hit the paces that I want to hit going into the workout. I have notoriously been really bad at that. I think everybody gets in their mind sometimes when they're doing their speed work or their hard runs and they want their overall average pace to be lower. So they'll run their easy miles harder. And I'm trying to get out of that mindset. It's not a good mindset to have. I don't give a shit what the average pace ends up being. All I care about is that I hit my prescribed paces in the actual workout. So that's one thing that I'm working on. 12.39 miles today. Average heart rate was 149. Average pace was 737. Total time, hour 34 minutes. Cool, so the warm-up was 8:43 average. Like I said, I'm trying to take it so easy, stupid, slow. That felt really good, and then I was ready to go full energy heading into that first interval. First one was 6:08, second one was 6:09, third one was 6:07, fourth one was 6:08, and like I said, the fifth one, I had the juice, so I emptied the tank at a 5:44. Cool down, again, nice and easy, slow, 8:24. There was some hills on the way back, so I've been being super intentional about trying to do 10-second sprints up hills. I'm reading this book, Run Elite, that talks a lot about hill sprints and doing short bursts of all-out speed on hill sprints, and so I'm trying to implement more of that where I can. I feel like I'm getting my legs back under me, which is ultimately the only thing that I care about. My job now is to recover for Saturday. I have, I believe, 4 sets of 2 miles at Gold Marathon pace on Saturday, so that's going to be a big workout that I'm stupid excited for. That will actually be out on the track for our team event happening this weekend. I don't know what this weekend's vlog is going to look like because I am hosting a retreat, so that's going to be my top priority. Filming is not necessarily going to be my priority, but I feel like I'll be filming throughout the weekend anyway. So we'll see what comes of that. I do not have an appointment with Caroline this week, so what I'm going to do literally right now is grab the free up massage gel stuff and grab my scraper and just scrape my legs. Even before I eat, before I do anything else, I just want to start flushing these legs out. That's going to be my main priority. I felt the posterior tib a little bit on that run. It wasn't pain, but I just felt it. It was like a 1, 2 out of 10, and obviously no numbness, which is really strong, really good win today. And now we just start stacking the momentum back. Okay, I did lie. I said I was gonna scrape before I ate breakfast. I'm eating before I scrape, but it's one of my favorite parts of speed days, knowing that I get 2 breakfasts. Big breakfast guy. Just to give you guys a little bit of context when I'm scraping too, what exactly that means. Oh my God. What I was saying was, to give you context about what I'm scraping, so what I use is this free up. This was recommended to me by Caroline. It is massage cream because you can't really scrape into the muscle without having some type of lubricant. So when I didn't have this, I used coconut oil, thinking that that was gonna be fine. And my legs, I still have rashes on my legs from that. So don't use coconut oil. Take the socks off. Sorry for this very suspect angle, but we just get a big old finger full and just kind of put it into the calf area so we can start rubbing it down. Do the same thing on the other side. Get it nice and lubed up. And what I'll do first is just kind of go through and self-massage before I even use the scraper. So I'm just going through and rubbing it down. I can feel it's pretty sore in here. That's that posterior tib area. So I can feel that that took a little bit of a beating today on the speed work. Oof, work through that. And then after I do this to both sides for, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes, I'll get out my little scraper, like, I don't know, $15 on Amazon. and just continue to work through and break some stuff up in there. And this tool just works a little bit better and a little bit more firm in breaking some things up than maybe my fingers and my hands would do. So this whole process will take, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, nothing crazy. Usually Thursday doesn't make the video. It does this week because I forgot to film an outro yesterday on Wednesday. Today is Thursday. I'm chopping everything up, putting the final touches on this guy. Got the retreat coming up this weekend, as I've mentioned many times. The next episode is not gonna be out on Sunday like it usually is. Hopefully we'll get it out Monday. If not, Tuesday at the very, very latest. Thank you guys for sticking with me. If you haven't yet, smash that subscribe button wherever it is. It's gonna be maybe up here, maybe even up here. YouTube's gonna recommend a video, maybe over here, maybe up there. Thank you guys so much for following along. I appreciate you. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.